I'm Fu. I'm from Shaozhong Island. I'm the environmental advisor of Shaozhong Island. So basically, Shaozhong Island is one of the Shell's manufacturing sites in Singapore. We basically manufacture chemicals to meet fast-growing demand for application in automotive, packaging industry, surfactants, polyester resin, flame retardants, elastomer, adhesive, and extra. So my main responsibility here is basically to support the business in complying to the legal requirement, and most importantly, to minimize the environmental pollution from the manufacturing processes. So if you are aware, in Shell, we have actually set a target to be a net zero greenhouse gases emission business by 2050 or sooner. In our new environmental framework launched earlier this year, on top on what we have already doing, we aim to focus on four priorities areas. First, biodiversity. Second, on water. Third, circular economy and waste. And last, on the air quality. So this new environmental control framework basically sets out the Shell's ambition for 2030 and later, as well as short-term goals, with the ambition on circular economy and waste in the reuse and materials efficiency to increase reuse and recycling. So as a manufacturing plant, we are producing chemical as a product. At the same time, we also generating hazardous waste. So my problem statement here is basically to look into the recovery on and how can we treat the hazardous waste in more efficient manner. The hazardous waste must be treated or disposed by a licensed toxic collector under the regulation. There are not many hazardous waste are reused or recycled due to its hazardous nature. The safer way is to treat them or dispose them in the incinerator. As you can see on the screen right now, so waste is a sign of efficiency. It taken space for storage and impacting environment as an example. So take a look at your right hand side, the waste bird. The waste bird is actually demonstrate there are a lot of costs and resources spent before the disposal of waste. So sorry, next slide, please. In Jurong Island, we believe reuse and recycling is the alternative of waste management now. We are embracing reuse economy by reusing or recycling the off-spec product as much as possible, which we are already doing now. Meanwhile, we are carefully identifying the hazardous waste stream in the perspective of waste to resources, to turn it into other raw materials that could be useful in other manufacturing processes in the island. For example, turning high value waste into solid fuel or fuel that can be reused. Like for example, biosludge, oily sludge, that potentially contain high value energy that can turn into solid fuel. Turning some spent catalysts as alternative raw material in construction materials, because in our manufacturing processes, we do use spent catalyst in some of our chemical reaction. The spent catalyst is generally contaminated with certain level of hydrocarbon that make us have no choice, but we have to dispose it to the licensed toxic industrial waste collector. Recovery of some of our product in our waste stream, like for example, ethylene glycol, which is one of our product that mix with waters and certain impurity. So this could be a potential recovery in the waste stream that we have discovered so far. This idea would significantly reduce the waste sent to Semakau landfill and reduce the reliance in incineration, which use a lot of fuel and energy. All this idea that I have mentioned above still in incubation stage, which we have actually identified a high level so-called process and possibility to reuse it or to recycle it. Therefore, I would like to invite all the innovator or or other companies in this call to come jointly together and work together with us to find an innovative solution for the reuse and recycling purposes. So let me re-emphasize the challenge again. It is believed that toxic industrial waste can be treated in a more efficient manner and, and potentially can be converted into valuable material for recycling, other than sending it for incineration. Thus, I urge if you have any innovative solution or ideas, I ask you to step forward and contact me. If you need more further details, I will be able to assist you and let me know, or you may approach the JICC team to get connected with me.